Hi guys, Steph here. Right, we've got for you yet another gorgeous pen. And it's another pen that I've found within a box within my stock of pens. So I've still got lots of very nice pens available in these boxes. So I don't know, maybe I should do a series of videos about these pens that I find in the boxes. Maybe I could call it from the box, out of the box. I don't know. What do you people think out there? Can you give me a nice title for a series of pens that I just simply find in the boxes that I think, that deserves to be reviewed and that deserves to be used and it deserves to find a new home, as this pen does. Okay, so here we go. So as you can see, it comes in a Parker box. It's a hard case box. So what we've got for you is a Parker pen. Now, if I open it up for you, there you go. It says Parker to the back there on this silk lining. Inside, we've got the Parker guarantee along with the instructions. Okay, ball pen and everything. So on the other side, does it say ball pen there? Yeah, and pencil. And there we go, the filling instructions for filling out of the ink bottle or a cartridge. And this is for the 61, 65, 51 and the 45 model. So you got the instructions there for those particular pens. If I can fold it all back into place, there we go. And a Parker guarantee. So that goes in the box. And then there's the pen itself. Let's take it out of the box. Incidentally, underneath here, there's actually a converter, a ink converter. I'm also found, I found this Parker ink cartridge. I don't know if it's actually dried out or anything, I don't know, but for the new owner, what I'll try and do, I'll try and find a nice new cartridge so the new owner can decide, does he use a converter that is inside the box, or does he use a ink cartridge for this gorgeous, handsome fountain pen. Very nice indeed. Can you people guess what it is? No, I'm sure you can. I'm sure you've read the description. You know what it is by now. What we've got is a Parker 61. Now, this particular one is from a series that they launched around about 1976. And the series were the Cloud collection of pens. And they brought out 3 different patterns. They brought out the Cirrus pattern or cloud pattern, the Stratus cloud pattern, and this one being the Cumulus cloud pattern. Very, very nice indeed. Let's show you a close-up of it there so you can see it. It's a gorgeous pattern. Very nice indeed. And incidentally, these were the, if you like, the top of the range pens of that particular period within the Parker 61 range, because the Parker 61s, they brought them out in numerous different plastic colours, different caps, etc. But then they brought these out, the Cloud Collection series, again from 1976, I believe, through to 1982. So at that period, between that time, these were the top of the range within Parker 61. And as you can see, they deserve to be top of the range. Absolutely gorgeous. The ones that sort of higher or above this particular range of pens would have been the Parker 61 solid gold presidential pens. But if you can't afford them, or if you couldn't afford them, these were the pens that you would have looked to have in your collection or for your daily writing experience. Let's show you the cap there. To the bottom of the cap, you can see it says Parker. And then to the back there, made in England. So a lovely, clear sort of cap imprint, if you like. Then you've got the very recognisable Parker arrow clip there, like so. And to the very top, you can see now we've got this this sort of metal finial to the top of the cap, slightly peaked, which matches the end of the barrel, as you can see there. So once again, 1976, when these were launched, that's when they stopped the grey jewels that some of you people would have seen on the Parker 61s. So they discontinued with a grey jewel and introduced these gold metal jewels for this particular series of fountain pens. Very, very nice indeed. The size of them, from the top of the cap to the bottom of the barrel, 136 millimeters capped. Around the barrel it slightly tapers, as you can see, but it works out approximately 11.5 millimeters in diameter. Okay, so as you can see, a stunning example. As I said, found it in the box. I've just simply cleaned the pen. It didn't need a lot doing to it, and it's a pen that, in my opinion, definitely deserves to be used by somebody. So what we'll try and do is find a new home for this gorgeous, gorgeous pen. So it's got a friction fit cap. Let's show you the pen in a number of different angles so you can see it's in superb condition. As I said, I checked it all over. I went to clean inside the section, the collector inside here, and there's no ink inside. It's actually, in my opinion, it doesn't appear to have ever been used. You can see to the top there, it's got the gold inlaid arrow to the top there. There's a sideways view. You can see it's got this semi-hooded nib underneath there. Lovely and clean, as I said, as you can see. And if I actually unscrew it, there's no cartridge, there's no converter, but the converter and the cartridge will be included with this gorgeous pen. So let's screw that back on in lovely unused condition, superb condition, no dings, no wear, absolutely superb. And if you look at the nib as well, it's got a lovely sort of blob of tipping to the nib there, as you can see. I would say maybe a fine or a medium nib, but look at that, a lovely piece of tipping to the nib itself. So I'm not going to do an ink sample, writing sample, but it feels absolutely gorgeous to write with, nice and smooth. So I'm going to leave that pleasure to the new owner. So let's pop the cap back on, which goes on very nicely indeed. And there we have it. Let's keep it at that. I think no more needs to be said. Just by looking at this gorgeous pen, you can see it's an absolutely stunning example. Okay, so there we have it. A Parker 61 in the Cloud Collection series. This is the Cumulus version, made in England, made around 19 well, between 1976 through to 1982, although personally I believe this is more 1970s. Superb condition, looking for a new home. So as before, if you're interested, you know what to do down below. Get in touch. So I hope you've enjoyed looking at the pen as much as I enjoyed showing them to you people. Don't forget, leave a comment down below. Give the video a thumbs up if you will. Don't forget to subscribe as well. But for now, I'm just going to say Slavo Kriini from me and this handsome pen. Bye bye for now.